माननीय डॉक्टर अजीत माधव राव गोपचड़े।
क्वेश्चन नंबर 1।
माननीय मंत्री जी,
अध्यक्ष जी, उत्तर पटल पर रख दिया गया है।
फर्स्ट सप्लीमेंट्री।
माननीय सभापति महोदय, परम पूज्य श्री गुरु गोविंद सिंह जी की पावन भूमि सचखंड हुजूर साहब नांदेड़ है, जहां गोदावरी नदी केंद्र बिंदु है। यहां लाखों यात्री और श्रद्धालु पवित्र स्नान करते हैं, लेकिन प्रदूषित जल की वजह से लाखों यात्रियों, नागरिक माता बहनें और श्रद्धालुओं के लिए आरोग्य की समस्या उत्पन्न हो रही है और गोदावरी नदी के किनारे बसे शहरों में प्रदूषण की समस्या उत्पन्न हो रही है। क्या भारत सरकार गोदावरी नदी के प्रदूषण को साफ करने के लिए अधिक धनराशि आवंटित करेगी, क्योंकि वर्तमान में उपलब्ध राशि बहुत कम है, जिससे यह गोदावरी नदी प्रदूषण मुक्त हो नहीं सकती है। धन्यवाद।
माननीय मंत्री जी उत्तर।
माननीय अध्यक्ष जी, सभी राज्यों और संघ राज्यों के द्वारा शहरों में होने वाला सीवेज और इंडस्ट्री से आने वाला पोल्यूटेड वाटर को उसके लिए पहले एसटीपी में उसकी व्यवस्था करते हैं, उसके ऊपर प्रोसेस करके उसके बाद ही वो नदी में जाने की व्यवस्था उनको करनी है। नमामि गंगे द्वारा जो नदियाँ उसके अंदर आती है, उन सभी को केंद्र सरकार द्वारा टेक्निकल सहायता दी जाती है, आर्थिक सहायता भी दी जाती है। ये जो गोदावरी नदी के लिए यहाँ पर जो मेंबर ने अपना प्रश्न उठाया है, उसके लिए जितने भी प्रतिवेदन यहाँ पर हमें प्राप्त हुए हैं, उस सभी को हमें महाराष्ट्र सरकार और तेलंगाना सरकार को भेज दिए गए हैं। धन्यवाद।
थैंक यू। सेकंड सप्लीमेंट्री।
सरकार महाराष्ट्र के भारत सरकार महाराष्ट्र के मराठवाड़ा क्षेत्र के लिए किसी विशेष जल संरक्षण योजना या परियोजना के बारे में सोच रही है क्या? क्योंकि इस मराठवाड़ा क्षेत्र में जल संकट बहुत भीषण समस्या है। इससे निपटने के लिए मराठवाड़ा के सूखा प्रभावित क्षेत्रों के लिए दीर्घकालिक जल प्रबंधन नियोजन नीति पर भारत सरकार कुछ विचार कर रही है क्या?
माननीय अध्यक्ष जी,
नथिंग इज गोइंग ऑन रिकॉर्ड प्लीज।
केंद्र सरकार द्वारा
माननीय मंत्री जी,
पीएम केएसवाई में अनेक योजना
267 पर माननीय चेयरमैन साहब ने ऑलरेडी क्लियर कर दिया। नॉट इंटरटेनिंग प्लीज। माननीय मंत्री जी,
मराठवाड़ा में कुल 4 बड़ी और मध्यम सिंचाई योजनाएं यहाँ पर आमंत्रित थे, उसमें से एक पूर्ण हुई है। 65,226 हेक्टर जमीन को इसके अंदर पानी मिलेगा। विकसित कमान क्षेत्र इसके अंदर 52.147 हेक्टर है और ये कुल पात्र केंद्रीय सहायता 162 लाख करोड़ रुपया अभी तक उसको दिया गया है। तो पीएम केएसवाई के द्वारा सूखा क्षेत्र के अंदर अनेक कार्य के द्वारा, अनेक परियोजना के द्वारा इस क्षेत्र को बहाल करने के लिए कोशिश केंद्र सरकार के द्वारा जारी है। धन्यवाद।
धन्यवाद। पहला सप्लीमेंट्री डॉक्टर सिकंदर कुमार।
Giving me the opportunity, with your permission, I would like to know from the Honorable Minister whether the government has any planning in near future to start cleaning drive in the main rivers of the country. If yes, then details thereof. Thank you.
माननीय मंत्री जी जवाब।
माननीय अध्यक्ष जी, माननीय प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने अनेक योजनाओं द्वारा नदी को सफाई करना, नदी का ड्रेजिंग करना, उसके लिए अनेक योजना द्वारा ये काम चल भी रहा है। नमामि गंगे भी इसी के अंदर आता है। उसके अंदर जो छोटी नदियाँ है उसके साथ और 6 बड़ी नदियाँ है उसके ऊपर भी काम हो रहा है। ये जो पर्टिकुलर अगर कोई नदी की बात करते हैं तो उसके ऊपर पक्का जवाब देंगे। मैं जनरल में बता सकता हूँ कि सभी नदियों को ड्रेजिंग करते हुए, उसको सफाई करते हुए ये योजनाएँ चल रही है और इसके अंदर बहुत अच्छा रिजल्ट भी आपको देखने को मिल रहा है।
थैंक यू। नाउ क्वेश्चन नंबर 2 डॉक्टर मेधा विश्राम कुलकर्णी।
Namaste sir, question number 2.
Honorable Minister,
It's on the table of the House.
first supplementary, Dr. Medha Vishram Kulkarni.
Sir, I would like to congratulate our central government and the Ministry of Aviation. Sir, India has emerged as the world's fastest growing aviation market and currently holds the position of third largest in the domestic segment. Over the past decade, the number of aircrafts in country has doubled from 400 to 800, sir, while the number of airports has expanded significantly from 74 to 157. The government's visionary initiatives such as UDAN have strengthened regional connectivity, bringing even the most remote areas into national aviation network and developing an ecosystem for unprecedented growth. So my first question is, the issuance of 1,562 commercial pilot licenses in 2023 is an all-time high, sir. How the government ensures that the expansion of flying training organizations maintains global safety standards and produces highly skilled pilots capable of handling modern aircraft and emergencies?
Honorable Minister.
Thank you, Chairman, sir. So like the Honorable Member has mentioned the statistics, India is one of the leading aviation markets in the whole world, and we have the numbers which back it up, sir. And once you see the increase in the aviation, one primary statistics which also needs to grow is the commercial pilots and the aircraft maintenance and the training and skilled workforce which needs to be backed up by it. We already have 800 planes operating in the Indian aircraft space from the Indian operators. And we see 1,720 planes under order also. And we have so many planes coming into the Indian airspace, then you definitely need more pilots also to be trained. And currently we have approximately 1,600 being trained every year, sir. We have up to more than 54 FTOs operating in the country. We see that more FTOs are under demand now. A lot of FTO companies are coming, organizations are coming to set up new FTOs. And whenever these new FTOs are being set up, we ensure that the standards which are being followed are followed at a global level, so that the pilots which get trained in the country are not only for the domestic aviation market, but they can go abroad, they can work in any country which maintain those kind of global standards. So from our side, we are ensuring that we maintain thorough global standards. We have our DGCA, which is a safety regulator and which does a thorough work in ensuring that all the standards, procedures, the rules, guidelines, whichever have been put up by the Indian Civil Aviation Authority are thoroughly met by the FTO, new organizations which are being set up.
Second supplementary, Dr. Medha Vishram Kulkarni.
Thank you, sir. Whether the 5 national safety goals outlined in NASP will specifically address the increasing occurrences of technical glitches in commercial aviation? If so, the details thereof. And another allied question is, sir, over 91 lakh passengers have availed DG Yatra's seamless, contactless travel experience. What measures are being taken to expand the technology across all major and regional airports? And how does the government plan to address data security concerns related to facial recognition technology? Thank you, sir.
So, Honorable Minister, Part 1 and Part 2.
Sir, regarding the Part 1 of technical glitches and faults, the House would be happy to know that in 2022, 2 years back, the number of glitches that happened in the country were 723. And last year, 2023, we had 390. And now we have come down to 273. And obviously our DGCA and the civil aviation, we are all putting many efforts so that the technical glitches, the safety issues and the occurrences, they all come down. And definitely we are on the right path with the numbers also. We are being seen that the technical glitches have come down, sir. And we are going to furthermore improve. And the National Aviation Security Plan and the safety plan definitely assist us in ensuring that the whole number of technical glitches come down in the country in the future also, sir. And on top of that, Digi Yatra has been a revolutionary scheme that we have brought in. We have included the technology at our airports so that the check-in time, the entry time at the security gates at the airports, what used to take manually when the CISF personnel is handling the security, it used to take around 20 to 30 seconds. but the installation of these Digi Yatra systems has brought it down to 5 seconds. And not only at the entry point, we have them at the boarding gate, we have them at the security check-in. So there is a seamless travel for the passengers. Just with their mobile in hand, with their digital documents in hand, they are able to seamlessly enter the airport and board the aircraft. And now with this, we have up to 24 airports we are handling this Digi Yatra system. And the request has been pouring in from many other airports also. We have 5 more which are ready for inauguration right now, sir. And thoroughly, stage by stage, we are including more airports to be brought into the Digi Yatra system network. So furthermore, we can expect more airports having this Digi Yatra systems at the entry gates. Thank you, sir.
Third supplementary, Sri Sanjay Kumar Jha. Answer, don't split. Because if you start splitting, then of course it will be never ending for the next question.
Honorable Chairman, sir, with your permission, I asked Mantri ji, how does DGCA ensure that CAR 145 approved maintenance organization update their practice in line with evolving industry standards and that their safety management system actively enhance safety beyond mere compliance? Is there any reported case of non-compliance?
Honorable Minister.
Sir, it's a very important question, sir, because for civil aviation and especially DGCA, there has to be a thorough compliance and harmonization with the international civil aviation requirements also. The International Civil Aviation Organization periodically meets up with the DGCA and DGCA level authorities of all countries, takes feedback from them and updates according to the technological advancements and the improvements that are happening in the industry, continuously makes some changes to the civil aviation requirements also. And whenever these things happen at the International Civil Aviation Organization level, they intimate the DGCA and the DGCA also proactively follows up on this, and periodically they update the civil aviation requirements, let it be 145, any other requirements where subsequent changes are required. Periodically, the DGCA makes an effort to update them regularly and at the best possible time, so that we are harmonized with the international civil aviation agreements. And there have been instances where we have found that sometimes the compliance is not met by the airlines or the operators. Whenever these instances happen, we take thorough and strict action according to the protocol only. It is not that whenever something non-compliance is happening, we are taking something new. Everything is being strictly laid out in the standards of procedures and also the civil aviation requirements and the guidelines that we have. And whenever there is a non-compliance, we take strict action on them, and there have been many instances, and I'll give you the number also on how many instances have happened. Thank you.
Fourth supplementary, Sri Ratanjit Pratap Narayan Singh, RPN Singh.
Thank you, Chairman, sir. So my question is not related to the safety part of it, but a very important airport I would like to draw your attention to, and I'd be very glad if you could give me a written answer regarding that. I would like to ask the Minister about Kushinagar International Airport. It was opened a couple of years ago with great fanfare, but I just would like to draw the attention of the Minister that the localizer has been put in the airport. The airport is Cat 1 pliant. The Indigo Airlines have asked for a Udan scheme for 4 planes to take off under the 4 schemes that they've already given for the Minister, and they are ready to start flying planes from there in February. I would be very grateful to the Minister if he could ensure that the Kushinagar International Airport begins with Udan and the international flights, which would help not only Uttar Pradesh, but I'm sure Mr. Jha, who's from Bihar here, would support me. A lot of people coming from western parts of Bihar will also labor traveling abroad to the Middle East, will have great opportunity to take direct flights from there. So I will be extremely grateful if the Minister could start that airport immediately. Thank you.
Honorable Minister, the question is on a different level. The Honorable Member has been earnest.
Yes.
Your discretion, you can send him a written reply.
Yes, sir. But I'm very happy to answer the question also, sir. Very strategic location, Kushinagar, which is why the government has also put in all the efforts to make it operational at the earliest, and we are in the last phase of it, sir. All the technology, technical and navigational systems, everything has been installed, and very soon we are going to start operations, and what is necessary for international operations also, we are trying to speak with the airlines and promoting them. And the House would also be happy to know that UDAN scheme, which was earlier envisioned for 10 years, and in the budget that was presented on Saturday by the Honorable Finance Minister, she has been gracious enough to accept that the UDAN scheme needs to be extended for furthermore 10 years, which is going to help not only the existing civil aviation network that we have today, but we are planning to build 100 more airports in the coming 10 years, sir. So definitely to connect all these airports and to give more boost to the domestic aviation market, UDAN has been a revolutionary scheme, and we should all thank our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji for bringing up this kind of scheme. And definitely we are going to extend it for 10 more years. Places like Kushinagar and all the tier 2, tier 3 city airports which are coming up with a lot of grandness, they will all get connected in the future also, sir. Thank you.
Dr. Bhagwat Karad, last supplementary.
Honorable Chairman, sir, through you, I want to ask Honorable Minister, what are the number of pilot training center, private and by the government in India, and the number of trainee every yearly coming out of by train in the Indian and as well as out of India, number of pilots?
Honorable Minister.
Sir, at present we have 54 pilot training organizations, the flight training organizations in the country. And on top of that, sir, the number of licenses we are issuing is around 1,600 to 1,700 licenses we are issuing every year, sir, which is a record number in the country itself, and when you compare it at a global level also. And one other phenomena that we are observing is that some of these students who want to become a pilot, they are undergoing the training sessions abroad also. And when they go training sessions abroad, they finish the course there and then try to come back and work in the Indian scenario. But with the standards of FTOs continuously improving and more number of FTOs being established in the country itself, that number has been coming down slowly, and we are trying to encourage more FTOs in the country with the growing demand in the civil aviation network and also with the coming of more planes in the country also. So we see this 54 growing into a much bigger number in the coming years.
Question number 3, Sri Sanjay Raut, not present. Honorable Minister.
उत्तर पटल पर रख दिया गया है.
Sri Ayodhya Rami Reddy Allah.
Andhra Pradesh has a significant agriculture-based dependency on efficient irrigation. What steps is the central government taking to promote AI-powered precision irrigation systems in the state, ensuring minimal water wastage and enhanced crop productivity? Thank you, sir.
Honorable Minister.
माननीय अध्यक्ष जी, AI का उपयोग हर क्षेत्र में अभी तो शुरू हो गया है. जल भी उससे बाकायदा तय रह सकता, मगर इतनी अभी जल में इतनी ज़्यादा AI का उपयोग शुरू नहीं हुआ है. जो कैनाल के ऊपर या सिंचाई में उसका जो उपयोग हो रहा है, उसके लिए जो किसानों को रात को भी जाकर खेतों में काम करना पड़ता था, पानी छोड़ना पड़ता था, अभी वो मोबाइल से AI के मदद से उसके अंदर काम कर सकता है. वो पानी को कंट्रोल भी कर सकता है और समय समय पे दे भी सकता है. तो इस तरह इसका उपयोग करना शुरू हुआ है, बहुत मात्रा में नहीं है, मगर आगे हम इसके ऊपर ज़्यादा काम करने के लिए सोच भी रहे हैं.
Question number 4, Srimati Mamta Mohanta, not present. Honorable Minister.
Sir, the answer has been placed on the table of the House.
Supplementary, Sri Samik Bhattacharya.
Despite being located in a region with immense potential, Kolkata Airport currently connects to only about 12 to 13 international destinations. Far fewer than Delhi 80, Mumbai 52, Bengaluru 31, Chennai 24, and Hyderabad 22. This limited connectivity raises concern about the region's missed economic opportunities. Given Kolkata's strategic proximity to Asia-Pacific markets, do you believe the target initiatives will soon enhance its international aviation network?
Honorable Minister.
Sir, Kolkata Airport is one of the best airports that we have in the country, and it has also recently completed 100 years of existence, sir, and we have thoroughly celebrated the 100 years of Kolkata Airport in December also, and we have been thoroughly following up on the connectivity that the Kolkata Airport is duly requires. And one is there has been a strong demand for connecting Kolkata Airport to Europe. And also, like the honorable member has mentioned, it becomes a very strategic location for us to connect our own country to the eastern side of the world. So definitely in the coming days, we have been making a push from the aviation side, and especially by speaking to the airline operators, and both international and both domestic. We are trying to promote them. We are trying to discuss with them in encouraging more regional connectivity across the Asia-Pacific region in special, sir. And they have been very positive about it. And in the coming days, definitely we are going to see that Kolkata becomes a hub for both the eastern side connectivity, Southeast Asia especially, and also to Europe also. We are planning to connect it on a big way, sir.
Shri Thambi Duraiji.
Sir, regarding the Bangalore airport, is an international airport, we know very well. Lot of traffic is heavy traffic there. Once I was traveling from Hyderabad to Bangalore, Air Asia flight could not land there because heavy traffic. But the flight was, fuel is not available. But they are diverting the flight to Chennai, they diverted on that day. Why I am telling, sir, Bangalore is the international airport, more congestion is there. There is a demand to have one more airport in Osur. There is demand is going on. Whether the ministry will consider to see that international flights, there are so much flights coming in Bangalore, to satisfy, to control, give some kind of facilities. If you have one more airport, as we are having in Chennai, Delhi, we are having in Ayodhya, so one airport is there, we is coming up. Same way, the conditions what they are putting, international is a 25 years regulation is there, therefore cannot another airport. That is, that kind of airport given concession in Hyderabad, because they accepted, GMR accepted. But here, Bangalore is international airport creating the problem. Whether he will come forward to see that can be cancelled, that kind of agreement, and have new airport, which already Tamil Nadu government also requesting and recommended to have a new airport.
Honorable Minister.
Sir, from the Government of India side, realizing the potential both to the economy, job creation, and the local activity that an airport brings, we want to create as many airports as possible and wherever the demand is. But one special situation gets created when already there is an agreement with an existing airport that within 150 kilometers no other airport comes in. There becomes a challenge and it becomes very sensitive. And likewise, our honorable senior member has also mentioned that regarding the Hosur airport. And Tamil Nadu government has been actively pursuing to put up an airport there. We would have been assisting, sir, when we are trying to assist also. But one challenge is the 150-kilometer radius from the Bangalore airport, which is becoming tricky. And this is a matter which both the Bangalore airport people, Tamil Nadu government, Government of India, everyone has to sit together and discuss and come up with a conclusion. So we will be proactively. There the state government has also been, in terms of Hyderabad, the state government of Telangana has been actively involved in pursuing the Hyderabad airport people, and likewise we see a scenario where everyone can sit together and come out with a common consensus and a common conclusion. And from our side, our intention is to create as many airports as possible. So definitely from our side, we'll give a positive approach. Thank you, sir.
Honorable Dev Godaji.
Karnataka, with your kind permission, I would like to sit and speak. I would like to ask the question. Karnataka government has already made a proposal to construct one more airport. The government has already come and discussed with the Honorable the Civil Aviation Minister, and the situation is more advanced. Only I am not opposing what my colleague Stambidare has said. There is a problem. I know that. But how to solve this problem? Please kindly think over. And so for Karnataka, constructing one more airport is also to be kept in mind, and see that Karnataka airport, because there is so much of demand. The international airport, what I have sanctioned, now it is not possible to cope up with the coming passengers. So much of passengers. One more airport is necessary, so as Karnataka is concerned. And the problem, my colleague has said, how best we can solve. You have very good experience. Though you are a young man, please kindly see this problem is solved.
Remember the compliment. Remember the compliment.
Thank you very much,
Shri Surendra Nagar.
Sir, I'll just,
okay.
One common agreement that we can all make here is that the Bangalore airport is getting saturated and it's getting busier day by day. So the state government of Karnataka also, the rumor is that they are also trying to build another airport in Bangalore. As and when the site gets decided and it comes to us for site clearance, then definitely we'll be taking it forward.
Shri Surendra Nagar.
सभापति जी, मैं आपके माध्यम से माननीय मंत्री जी से एशिया के सबसे बड़े एयरपोर्ट जो जेवर उत्तर प्रदेश में आने वाला है, उसमें कब तक वहाँ से फ्लाइट टेक ऑफ होगी पहली, और दूसरा जो नेबरिंग स्टेट है लाइक हरियाणा है, दिल्ली है, उससे कनेक्टिविटी के लिए कोई आपके पास योजना है? जैसा कि हरियाणा सरकार ने ऑलरेडी 3 पुल ब्रिज बनाने का एक प्लान किया है कि उत्तर प्रदेश के साथ जो उसको कनेक्ट करेगा, और हरियाणा के लिए भी फरीदाबाद और वो एरिया भी उससे जुड़ेगा, और दिल्ली के लिए कंजेशन कम करने के लिए कोई आपके पास इसकी अल्टरनेटिव योजना है?
ऑनरेबल मिनिस्टर।
जेवर एयरपोर्ट ये देश का भी और एशिया का भी सबसे बड़ा एयरपोर्ट बनने जा रहा है सर। उसके लिए हमें बहुत खुशी होती है, इस तरह का एयरपोर्ट हमारे देश में बन रहा है। और उसका जो वैलिडेशन फ्लाइट था वो भी हमने दिसंबर में उसका वैलिडेशन फ्लाइट भी किया है, एंड एवरीथिंग इज गोइंग अकॉर्डिंग टू द टाइमलाइंस, एंड वेरी सून इन द मंथ ऑफ अप्रैल we see the regular operations being started from the Jewar Noida International Airport. And on top of that, regarding the connectivity from my side, based on civil aviation, we can say that all the Air India or Indigo especially, they're very excited to come up with more connectivity from this location, because it becomes a strategy location for Western Uttar Pradesh and also for the NCR, National Capital Region also. And they are coming up with flight connectivity to most of the cities in the country, sir, as in the beginning. But in terms of road connectivity and connecting to the airport, these come under different departments. But I'm sure that it lies right next to the Agra Expressway, so Yamuna Expressway. So it is properly connected through road, and we just need many more points to be aligned with that road connectivity, and slowly we'll see that also happening, sir.
I was in that area.
Yes.
The connectivity will be very extensive and seamless. It's going to be one of the largest in the world and the largest in Asia. Shri Kartikeya Sharma.
Sir, I'd like to ask the Honorable Minister whether the Ministry is planning to integrate any advanced technologies such as AI-based predictive maintenance and real-time flight data monitoring into the existing safety network to further mitigate risks associated with technical glitches.
Sir, technology is changing the way we see life, and especially in terms of aviation, airport operations, airline operations, technology has been continuously being upgraded, and we are taking it very positively and including it in our day-to-day operations also. And what the honorable member has mentioned here about predictive analysis using AI to improve our operations and mitigating risks and challenges that might come up ahead, we have already started some of these centers, and especially in Hyderabad also we have launched a Epoch Center with respect to the airline operator there, and it has been very, very useful in understanding the passenger patterns. How, at what hour, how much traffic are we getting, and how is the flight movement happening, and within the airport also baggage movement, the security check-in, lot of different activities we are able to predict beforehand itself based on the previous data and real-time data on how can we better the operations at the airport itself. Now we have got them in some of the major airports. We are trying to expand it to all the other airports also. In the coming years, we are definitely going to do it. One is using AI, predictive analysis, and also to improve the technology that we have in all different sections, sir. We are actively pursuing with the Airport Authority of India also and making them more proactive into bringing in new technologies into the operations. So definitely in the way forward, we are going to have this real-time data monitoring and the AI machines operating at all the airports also.
Question number 5, Shri Manas Ranjan Mangraj.
Honorable Chairman, sir, question number 5.
Honorable Minister.
The statement is laid on the table, sir.
Supplementary number 1, Shri Manas Ranjan Mangraj.
Honorable Chairman, sir, my first question is to Honorable Minister. Please state the details of financial and policy support provided by the government to boost domestic manufacturing of solar panels, wind turbines, and other renewable energy equipment.
Honorable Minister.
अध्यक्ष महोदय, जहाँ तक सपोर्ट का विषय है, हम लोग डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन के विषय में भी सपोर्ट करते हैं. हम लोग जनरेशन के अंदर भी जहाँ तक रिन्यूएबल एनर्जी का विषय है वहाँ तक सपोर्ट करते हैं. अलग से कोई किसी प्रोजेक्ट की बात होगी तो प्रोजेक्ट वाइज अगर ये जानकारी लेंगे तो उस हिसाब से जानकारी दी जाएगी.
Second supplementary, Shri Manas Ranjan Mangraj.
Sir, my second question is, what are the steps taken to enhance energy storage infrastructure, including battery storage and pumped hydro projects for better grid stability and renewable energy integration?
Honorable Minister.
अध्यक्ष महोदय, रिन्यूएबल एनर्जी का जहाँ तक विषय है, इसकी स्टोरेज के लिए हम लोग पंप स्टोरेज का और बैटरी स्टोरेज का ये विषय हमारे ध्यान में है. तो इस समय जो पंप स्टोरेज की एग्जिस्टिंग जो लिस्ट है उसके अंदर 8 पंप स्टोरेज जो है इस समय काम कर रहे हैं, जहां 4745 मेगावाट ये बिजली की जो क्षमता है इसको स्टोरेज किया जा रहा है. इसी प्रकार अंडर कंस्ट्रक्शन जो चल रहे हैं पंप स्टोरेज के, वो भी कुल मिलाकर 7970 मेगावाट की कैपेसिटी ये अंडर कंस्ट्रक्शन चल रही है. और सीए के द्वारा जो कंकर्ड हो गई है, जो डिफरेंट स्टेजेस के अंदर है, उसमें भी 4100 मेगावाट के पंप स्टोरेज के और इस प्रकार के प्रोजेक्ट्स ये आगे नियर फ्यूचर में बनाए जाएंगे. इसी प्रकार बैटरी एनर्जी से भी बैटरी इलेक्ट्रिसिटी स्टोरेज सिस्टम भी इसको भी लागू किया जा रहा है, ये भी पाइपलाइन में है.
Shri Ayodhya Rami Reddy Allah.
Thank you, sir. Given India's ambitious renewable energy targets, what concrete steps is the central government taking to strengthen grid infrastructure for seamless integration of renewable resources like solar and wind while ensuring grid stability and uninterrupted power supply? Thank you, sir.
Honorable Minister.
अध्यक्ष महोदय, इस समय चूंकि बढ़ती बिजली की आवश्यकता है, इसके अंदर रिन्यूएबल एनर्जी ये एक बहुत बड़ी आवश्यकता बन गई है, जिसके अंदर चाहे विंड पावर हो अथवा सोलर पावर हो अथवा अन्य स्रोत से अब इसकी जो भी इसमें डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन के लिए हमको ट्रांसमिशन की जितनी आवश्यकता है, उस ट्रांसमिशन में ज़रूर कठिनाई आ रही है. तो इस ट्रांसमिशन सिस्टम को हम लागू करने के लिए डिफरेंट सोर्सेज से पावर ग्रिड ऑफ इंडिया ये सफिशिएंट नंबर ऑफ लाइंस ये बिछा रहा है. हम इंट्रा स्टेट जो ट्रांसमिशन सिस्टम है, मैं धन्यवाद करूंगा वित्त मंत्री जी का, जिन्होंने इंट्रा स्टेट और ट्रांसमिशन लाइंस के लिए बहुत सा एक प्रोत्साहन दिया है, तो हम आगे चल करके इंट्रास्टेट और इंटरस्टेट दोनों ट्रांसमिशन लाइंस को बखूबी आगे बढ़ा रहे हैं।
Question number 6, Shri Mithilesh Kumar. Honorable Minister. Supplementary 1, Shri Mithilesh Kumar.
माननीय अध्यक्ष जी, आपने हमको बोलने का मौका दिया, मैं बहुत बहुत आपका आभार प्रकट करता हूं। आज माननीय प्रधानमंत्री आदरणीय श्री मोदी जी के नेतृत्व में पूरे देश के हर विभागों में विकास कार्य चल रहा है, जिसमें योजनाओं के कार्यान्वयन में नित्य नई तकनीकियों को लागू किया जा रहा है। मैं माननीय मंत्री जी से पूछना चाहता हूं, क्या सरकार ने वित्त वर्ष 2030 तक कच्चे कुकिंग कोयले का उत्पादन 140 मीट्रिक टन तक बढ़ाने के लिए कोई उपाय किया है?
ऑनरेबल मिनिस्टर।
ये सभापति महोदय, आत्मनिर्भर भारत पहल के तहत कोयला मंत्रालय ने घरेलू कच्चा कुकिंग कोल उत्पादन में को 2030 तक 140 मिलियन टन तक बढ़ाने के महत्वपूर्ण कदम उठाए हैं। वर्तमान के नए माइंस से कुकिंग कोल का उत्पादन बढ़ाना, कोल इंडिया लिमिटेड के वर्तमान के माइंस से घरेलू कच्चा कुकिंग कोल उत्पादन को 80 मिलियन टन और नए माइंस के 25 मिलियन टन तक बढ़ाने की योजना बनाई है। रेवेन्यू शेयर मॉडल, कोल इंडिया लिमिटेड ने 11 बंद कोकिंग कोल खदानों को प्राइवेट सेक्टर को रेवेन्यू शेयर मॉडलिंग के पर देने का प्रस्ताव रखा है, जिसमें 8 खदानें आवंटित हो चुकी है। कोकिंग कोल ब्लॉक नीलामी पिछले 4 वर्षों में कोयला मंत्रालय प्राइवेट को 16 कोकिंग कोल ब्लॉक को नीलामी की है।
सेकंड सप्लीमेंट्री श्री मिथिलेश कुमार जी।
माननीय मंत्री जी से मैं जानना चाहता हूं कि क्या सरकार ने देश में धुलाई क्षमता बढ़ाने के लिए कोई कदम उठाया है?
ऑनरेबल मिनिस्टर।
कोयला मंत्रालय ने देश में कोयला धोने की क्षमता बढ़ाने और इस्पात क्षेत्र को धोया हुआ कोकिंग कोल कोयला देने के लिए कदम उठाया है। कोल इंडिया लिमिटेड पिछले 7 वर्षों में नई टेक्नोलॉजी से 3 वासरी बनाई है और 8 वासरी बनाने की योजना है। कोल इंडिया लिमिटेड ने पुरानी वासरी को नवीकरण की योजना बनाई है ताकि धुलाई सर्किट को मजबूत किया जा सके। कोल इंडिया ने पुरानी 4 वासरी मंजेस्टिक करने की योजना बनाई है। मार्च 2024 में गैर विनियमित क्षेत्र लिंकेज नीलामी के एक नया उप क्षेत्र WDO के माध्यम से कोकिंग कोल उत्पादन उपयोग करने वाले इस्पात वासरी को भी डेवलप करने का प्रयास किया जा रहा है कि समय से कोयला के उत्पादन हम लोग कर सकें।
क्वेश्चन नंबर 7, डॉक्टर अशोक कुमार मित्तल, नॉट प्रेजेंट। ऑनरेबल मिनिस्टर।
अध्यक्ष महोदय, विवरण सभा पटल पर रख दिया गया।
श्री अयोध्या रामी रेड्डी अल्ला।
Could the minister provide the latest data on the number of houses allotted to migrant workers under the affordable rental housing complexes across India and also in Andhra Pradesh? How does this figure compare to the centers and states' targets, and what challenges have been encountered in meeting these targets?
Honorable Minister.
अध्यक्ष महोदय, अभी तक माइग्रेंट वर्कर्स के लिए 83,534 मकान इनको चिन्हित किया गया है, जिसमें से 2 मॉडल इसके बनाए गए हैं। पहले मॉडल में जिन स्थानों पर ये पहले से मकान बने हुए हैं, चाहे सरकारी संस्थाओं के पास हैं अथवा प्राइवेट संस्थाओं के पास हैं, वो भी इसमें पार्टिसिपेट कर सकते हैं। और दूसरे जो योजना है उसके अंदर नए मकान बना करके भी वो इस योजना में आ सकते हैं। जहाँ तक पहले मकान है उसमें अभी संख्या जो है बहुत कम जो उसके अंदर लोगों ने पार्टिसिपेट किया है, क्योंकि ये प्रदेशों को ये छूट दी गई है। ये योजना PMAY 1 के बाद जुलाई 2020 में प्रधानमंत्री जी ने कोविड के बाद शुरू की थी, क्योंकि कोविड के बाद ऐसा ध्यान में आया कि बहुत से लोग अपने मकान नहीं खरीद पाते हैं तो किराए के मकानों पर रह सकते हैं। उस योजना में अभी तक कुल 5,648 खाली मकान जो है वो अफोर्डेबल रेंटल हाउसिंग स्कीम के अंदर ही दिए जा चुके हैं।
क्वेश्चन नंबर 8, डॉक्टर दिनेश शर्मा। ऑनरेबल मिनिस्टर।
जवाब सभा पोर्टल पर।
सप्लीमेंट्री 1, डॉक्टर दिनेश शर्मा।
धन्यवाद सभापति महोदय। मैं मंत्रालय को खासतौर से माननीय मंत्री जी को बधाई दूंगा कि उन्होंने सरलीकरण प्रक्रियाओं में और कार्य पद्धति में पारदर्शिता काफ़ी अच्छी रखी है, उसकी मैं बधाई देता हूं। मेरी अपेक्षा है कि SWCS के माध्यम से खनन योजना अनुमोदनों की वर्तमान स्थिति क्या है?
ऑनरेबल मिनिस्टर।
जो इसका उद्देश्य है, सिंगल विडो क्लियरेंस सिस्टम का उद्देश्य होता है कि एक समय ही उस पोर्टल पे अप्लाई कर देना, तरह तरह की जो उसमें क्लियरेंस होता है समय समय से उसको क्लियरेंस कम समय में मिल सके, इसका प्रयास किया जा रहा है। बहुत से इसमें स्टेट गवर्नमेंट से भी लेना पड़ता है, बहुत सा विभिन्न मंत्रालय से भी लेना पड़ता है। तो एक बार जो अप्लाई कर दी जाती है तो समय समय से मिलता है और समय समय से आगे प्रक्रियाएं बढ़ते रहती हैं।
क्वेश्चन नंबर 9, सेकंड सप्लीमेंट्री। सॉरी डॉक्टर दिनेश शर्मा जी, सेकंड सप्लीमेंट्री।
सेकंड है मेरा। SWCS में परियोजना सूचना प्रबंधन प्रणाली, जिसको आप PIMS बोलते हैं, मॉड्यूल की क्या भूमिका है?
माननीय मंत्री जी।
आदरणीय अध्यक्ष जी, ये प्रोजेक्ट इंफॉर्मेशन मैनेजमेंट सिस्टम PIMS, ये मॉड्यूल्स को कोल ब्लॉक्स अलाटीज की अपनी प्रोजेक्ट से जुड़ी जानकारी सबमिट करना, रिक्वेस्ट को स्टेटस को ट्रैक करना, प्रोडक्शन एंड डिस्पैच डाटा को अपलोड करना, क्लियरेंसेस मॉनिटरिंग करने की सुविधा मिलती रहना, ये ट्रांसपेरेंसी बढ़ाते हुए मैं इस सिंगल विंड क्लियरेंस सिस्टम को एक ट्रांसपेरेंसी बेसिस एक्शनिंग ऑफ कोल ब्लॉक्स में किया है। उसके द्वारा कोल मिनिस्ट्री ने ट्रांसपेरेंसी बेसिस प्रोडक्शन एंड सप्लाई एंड कोल को कर रहे हैं। ट्रांसपेरेंसी बेसिस पे शक्ति पॉलिसी 2017 में जो भारत सरकार लागू किया है उसके आधार पर हम काम कर रहे हैं। इसमें कोल सप्लाई भी, कोल प्रोडक्शन भी पावर जनरेशन के लिए और स्टील जनरेशन के लिए लगातार हम एक्शन बेसिस पर कोल ब्लॉक्स अलॉट करते हैं। जो नॉन रेगुलेटेड सेक्टर भी कोल सप्लाई एक्शन भी इसी द्वारा देते हैं। जो प्रोजेक्ट इंफॉर्मेशन मैनेजमेंट सिस्टम इस मॉड्यूल को सभी सेक्टर में हम उपयोग करते हुए प्रॉपर ट्रांसपेरेंसी बढ़ाते हुए मिनिस्ट्री को अलाटी और डायरेक्ट कम्युनिकेशन आसान देने के लिए समय समय पर हम काम करते हैं।
Satisfied, Dinesh ji? Because you raised very important issue.
नहीं, मैं इस सिस्टम को बड़ी बारीकी से देखा है और मुझको लगता है कि मंत्रालय ने इसमें काफी अच्छा काम किया है।
I think the minister can be congratulated because this single window coal system is amazing. And mines are our natural wealth. But I will make one appeal to the Honorable Minister. Please take some initiative by way of policy decision that we don't export our raw materials. If we export our raw materials, the person having command over the raw material gains, but the nation loses. We must insist on value addition that will generate employment, that will promote also entrepreneurship. You can go to some ports, I have been to one, our raw material leaving our shores. That is an indication and a challenge. Can't we add value to that? We can. I'm sure you'll take the initiative. You look much younger than your age also. Please go ahead. Honorable Minister.
अध्यक्ष जी, जो 2014 में नरेंद्र मोदी जी नेतृत्व में भारत सरकार आने के बाद अलग अलग नए इनिशिएटिव्स लिए गए, नए नए रिफॉर्म्स लाए हैं। पहले तो कोल ब्लॉक्स में, माइंस में पेपर के ऊपर अलॉटमेंट होता था, पेपर लिख के देते थे कुछ लोग, वो ब्लॉक्स अलॉट होता था। वो आपको मालूम है सुप्रीम कोर्ट में इसका जजमेंट आया कोल स्कैंडल के बाद। आज 2015 में एक नया पॉलिसी लाने के बाद ऐसी एक ब्लॉक भी हम एक्शन के बिना अलॉट नहीं किया है, इवन पब्लिक सेक्टर को भी। बिल्कुल ट्रांसपेरेंसी के साथ भारत सरकार काम कर रही है। कोल प्रोडक्शन हो, माइनिंग एक्टिविटी में भी, मिनरल्स में भी हम आगे बढ़ रहे। अब जैसा आदेश दिया गया, अभी हम भारत से एक्सपोर्ट नहीं इंपोर्ट लाने के लिए बहुत प्रयास कर रहे। बजट में हमारे फाइनेंस मिनिस्टर लास्ट बजट में लगभग 24 क्रिटिकल मिनरल्स इंपोर्ट फ्री ड्यूटी किया है इंपोर्ट करने के लिए। अभी इस बजट में भी लगभग 12 क्रिटिकल मिनरल्स इंपोर्ट विदेश से भारत लाने के लिए ड्यूटी फ्री किया है। हम भारत में जितने भी डोमेस्टिक प्रोडक्शन के साथ साथ विदेश में जाकर माइनिंग करके, प्राइवेट सेक्टर में भी हो, हमारा पीएसयूज भी विदेश में जाकर माइनिंग करके उस क्रिटिकल मिनरल्स को भारत लाने के लिए भारत सरकार मोदी जी के नेतृत्व में लगातार प्रयास कर रहे। हाँ, आगे इस 5 साल में भारत सेल्फ सफिशिएंट होने के लिए कोल सेक्टर में भी हो और इस कुकिंग कोल में भी हो, हम पूरा काम करेंगे।
क्वेश्चन नंबर 9, श्री गोला बाबूराव। Not present. Srimati Sudha and Murthy.
Giving an opportunity to talk. Vijaypur or Bijapur is a very famous tourist place in northern Karnataka, and they get only 4 seasons, 4 months in a year. That's the winter season, otherwise it's an extremely hot place. Many people are dependent on tourism. Airport is ready. I talk to state government, they say central should give permission. Central government says state government should give permission. Sir, I want in writing, when do we get flights? And every time I ask this question, he said, oh, we'll let you know. This time I want to know when will you give us flights so that we can fly. Second thing, small thing I want to ask. You said there are 54 civil aviation colleges. 1.4 billion or 140 crore people, that is very small.
Honorable Minister.
And partly there are no government aviation schools in lot more area. Please enhance that than giving private or going abroad, which is not possible for common person.
Honorable Minister.
Thank you very much, sir.
And I'm sure you are not going to say as soon as possible.
No, definitely not. One thing is, this question was related to Tirupati, but Madam has asked for Vijaypura, and we have been closely following up on the completion of Vijaypura. We are in the fag end of the completion, and all the licensing is also ready. As soon as we can do the commencement, most probably we'll get it done this year. And I'll give you in writing also when we can exactly do it. And definitely we will be, even if it is the state government, even if it is with us, we will all combinedly follow up so that we can get the operation started at Vijaypura Airport as immediately as possible. And I'll definitely give it in writing also, and when we can do it. And for this, second part of the question where Madam has asked about the civil aviation, in fact the flight training organizations where the pilots and maintenance engineers get trained. In fact, we also feel that there is a lot more requirement. Now we have 54, 3 more are also under commencement and 9 more are under permission. They have applied for permission to start. And right now the capacity with which we are generating around 1,500, 1,600 pilots every year. We feel there is a lot more need, not only domestically, but at global scale. We want our Indian pilots who are getting trained here to operate globally also. So we see there is a demand which we can take right now and increase the number of FTOs in the country. We are actively putting the word forward that anyone who wants to start flight training organizations, please come forward. We are giving our airports, because we have a lot more airports. You have talked about parking space also, which is why in the next 5 years we are planning 50 airports. Next 10 years we are planning 100 airports. In the next 20 years we are planning 200 more airports. Because we see as the demand increases, first thing as the planes also come in, we need some space to park the planes also. So in that context, definitely we are going to increase the infrastructure in the coming days. This is one thought process that we already have, that the space is required, the more infrastructure is required, and uske saath hi ye flight training organizations are also required. We are increasing the number at the moment, and we want more people to come into the space, and we are actively pursuing in that region.
I want to help the honorable member. You have not indicated in how much time you will reply to her.
Clear timeline.
Thank you.
And we'll have one meeting also with the Honorable Ma'am and the respected stakeholders so that you get full clarity on when we are going to start it, and you might not need to ask the question any other time in the Parliament. Thank you.
Krishnaya Raiga.
Mr. Chairman, Tirupati is a holy place internationally. Every day, more than 1 lakh to 2 lakhs pilgrims or devotees are coming to Tirupati across the country, at the same time internationally. I ask the Honorable Minister, is there any proposal to increase the flight facilities, flight strength? At the same time, we request the Minister to develop the standard of international hub as a Tirupati airport. The second point is, in the training institutes, is there any proposal to increase the SC, ST, OBC candidates? This is my...
Honorable Minister.
Sir, regarding Tirupati is a international destination for Hindu pilgrims, and it is one of the biggest pilgrimage sites in the whole world. And definitely there is a lot of demand for more connectivity. And recently, after I took charge as the minister also, we put special focus on Tirupati airport, and first time we have started direct connectivity from Delhi also after a long time. It was not there for 4 or 5 years. It was stopped during the COVID time. We have started a direct flight from Delhi. We have started a direct flight from Mumbai also. And there is a constant increase in demand flowing from Hyderabad, which caters as a hub for that region. And we have increased the number of flights, and Honorable Member would be happy to know that there are 13 direct flights every day from Hyderabad to Tirupati, and the number is continuously increasing. And the airlines also, wherever there is a demand, they definitely follow the demand, and they kind of cater for the demand which is there. So in the time forward, we are going to see more number of flights operating to Tirupati. And in terms of the terminal capacity that we have, it is pretty much adequate for the passenger movement that is happening today. And in forward also, we have expansion plans. Whenever it gets to the saturation mode, we have sufficient land so that we can expand it. General aviation terminal also we are trying to build there, because there is a lot of charter movement happening in Tirupati, so we are trying to build it there. And around the airport also, we are trying to create more facilities for the passenger in terms of hotel and other services, which will create more of a hub kind of atmosphere there. And it is also an international airport, so international connectivity also we are speaking with the airlines so that we can see any international connection if we can give to Tirupati, that will be more beneficial for the people there, not just for the pilgrims, but there is a lot of migrant community which works abroad from that region, so that will definitely facilitate for that. So special focus is being put on Tirupati to increase the connectivity. We have already done that in the last 7 months. If you see the increase in passenger capacity which has been traveling from that airport, it gives us an indication that it has steadily increased, and it will increase in the future also, sir. And in terms of the reservation which has been talked about, we have one academy under the government, which is the Rajiv Gandhi National Aviation University, and also the Udan Academy, which is there at Fursatganj. And we follow the Government of India guidelines, and when the admissions happen, the 5% relaxation is also given for SC/STs, and also sufficient number, the quota which is there, sir, it is sufficiently fulfilled by these students.
Shri Ayodhya Rami Reddy Allah.
Thank you, sir. Considering the Aviation Ministry policy goal of developing India as a global MRO and earlier inspections by Canadian aviation representatives to establish a MRO center at Tirupati Airport, could the Minister provide details on the progress of the same?
Honorable Minister.
Sir, regarding MROs also, there has been a lot of interest for many foreign players and Indian players also to set up their activity in India. And some of the numbers, sir, we have $2 billion industry for MROs today in the country. And in the next 6 years, we want it to double itself and become a $4 billion industry where India has the potential to reach it also. And India's MRO market is growing 3 times at what the world's MRO market is growing. And this is all because of the guidance and the vision of our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, who has put special efforts in increasing the MRO network in the country, and which is why all airports are getting demands of setting up small MRO facilities. Likewise, Tirupati also, you have mentioned about one specific player, but there are multiple players who want to set up MRO facilities there. And because the airport is with the Airport Authority of India, we are trying to facilitate as much as possible. But due guidelines and procedures have to be followed before we give the expression of interest for a specific person. So that is in the progress, and we are actively, proactively pursuing so that we can set it up as soon as possible, and it is in the process right now.
Question number 10, Srimati Phulo Devi Netam. Not present. Honorable Minister.
अध्यक्ष महोदय, स्मार्ट सिटी मिशन ये 100 शहरों का देश भर में चयन किया गया था। पहले चरण में
कर्णप्रयाग, रुद्रप्रयाग और कृष्णप्रयाग, तीर्थराज प्रयाग।
राज्य संघ राज्य क्षेत्रों के पहले चरण में सफल होने वाले शहरों को राष्ट्रीय प्रतियोगिता के माध्यम से और उनका चयन किया गया। एससीएम के तहत छत्तीसगढ़ राज्य के 3 शहर अर्थात अटल नगर, बिलासपुर, रायपुर, इनका चयन किया गया है। रायपुर का चयन फास्ट ट्रैक शहरों में किया गया था, जबकि बिलासपुर और अटल नगर का चयन प्रक्रिया के राउंड 3 में किया गया था। छत्तीसगढ़ राज्य सहित चयनित शहरों का राज्यवार विवरण ये इस प्रकार से दिया गया है कि उसमें बेघर परिवारों की संख्या 412 और 632 है। इसके अलावा बिलासपुर और रायपुर, अटल नगर सहित झुग्गी झोपड़ियों के रहने वाली संख्या ये 26,552 और 86,003 है।
Shri Ayodhya Rami Reddy Allah. Sir, you must have asked today maximum number of supplementaries.
Sir, in the last 5 years, this is the first time I got some opportunity to ask this sort of questions. Thank you for that.
But let me tell you, for me it's great pain, because question hour is an occasion, particularly for the opposition, to enforce accountability of the government by incisively asking certain questions. Their absence is very painful.
Very right, sir.
Because this is the first day when we march into the last quarter of the century of adoption of our Constitution. When I have made an appeal by way of observations that we should optimally contribute for development of the nation, rising above partisan interests. But in a sense, you are beneficiary. Please go ahead.
Sir, thank you. In light of the increasing frequency of extreme weather events and the need for climate resilient urban development, how is the Smart Cities mission integrating advanced climate modeling and risk assessment tools into its housing design and urban planning processes happening? Thank you, sir.
Honorable Minister.
जहां तक स्मार्ट सिटी के मिशन के अंतर्गत स्लम और झुग्गी झोपड़ी के मकानों की प्रावधान जो किया गया था उसके अंदर ये विषय किया गया है, लेकिन जो सदस्य महोदय का प्रश्न है वो पीएम आवास योजना के अंतर्गत है। नई टेक्नोलॉजी के अंतर्गत ये सारे मकानों का जो एक प्राथमिकता दी गई है, इस बार भी उसके अंदर बजट का प्रावधान किया गया है कि नई टेक्नोलॉजी के माध्यम से ताकि वो मौसम के अनुकूल हों और वहाँ की भौगोलिक परिस्थिति के हिसाब से उन मकानों को किसी प्रकार का नुकसान न हो, इसके सारे प्रावधान इस बार इस बजट में किए गए हैं।
क्वेश्चन नंबर 11 श्री धनंजय भीमराव महादिक।
सर क्वेश्चन नंबर 11।
क्वेश्चन आवर ओवर।
तो वो सरस्वती, ये तीनों जब यहाँ विद्यमान होकर त्रिवेणी का निर्माण करते हैं तो वो भी एक माधव हैं, त्रिवेणी माधव। इनके बारे में ही आया है मत्स्य पुराण में, त्रिवेणी माधवम सोमम। और इसके बाद तीसरे नंबर पर आते हैं अनंत माधव। अनंत माधव भी दारागंज मोहल्ले में ही स्थित हैं, वहीं पर विराजमान है। अगर वेणी माधव दारागंज में है तो अनंत माधव भी दारागंज में ही है। और फिर मनोहर माधव, मनोहर माधव यहाँ का एक तीर्थराज प्रयाग में